Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you. Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
Maji.
Minimum income. So
I'm gonna say at least 200.
200 grand?
You can be 30 years
Oh
old and
my
make
goodness.
200.
Take a guess at what percentage of men fit this
2%.
criteria? 2%? Much lower. It's 0.049%. Cool.
All right, is this going on the TV?
I mean, it's her preference after all, but you know what's the thing that's bugging me about these videos is what these women or these men that are being interviewed have to offer, because they want so much, you know, but what do you have to offer? I wish that this guy can have another question that'd be like, okay, now let's interview you after first on the same questions, but for yourself.
What if a man decides that his gender identity is woman?
A woman has its own duty, and a man has its own duty, and a lady cannot do the duty of a man, and a man cannot do a duty of a woman.
Can
This mother don't miss.
a man become a woman?
No.
What about a transgender?
No.
Transgender?
No. If you want to become a lady but you're a man, you have something wrong
Maji.
in your
Something
mind.
wrong.
Something wrong in your family, something wrong in you.
What about if someone was non-binary?
Come again?
Non-binary? You know, like non...
What I like the most about these people, they're living this simple life, you know, simple, humble life, in contact with nature. That's nice, you know, but they still have principles, you know. And I'm not that type of guy who say, yeah, women should belong in the kitchen and they should be in breeding factories and stuff like this, because I'm not that type of guy, you know.
Maji.
We live in different times nowadays, and it's just something different. But again, I have a thing with non-binary people. I don't understand them.
Sensational.
How you cannot decide if you're a man or a woman, like above the age of, let's say, 14. And with transgender women and transgender men, especially transgender people, I don't really care about them, you know. I don't really care what you want to do with your body. If you feel like you're a woman or a man and you want to switch sides, you know, okay, do it. Only problem that I have with them is when it comes to sports championships, you know, competitive side, where you as a trans woman compete against biologically women or a biologically woman who clearly have a disadvantage against you. Because if you as a trans woman, like a trans woman who are biologically a man, if you compete against a biologically woman, you will win, because there are some cases where, and we will see in this video later, there are some cases where you are on estrogen for not quite a while and your second masculine appearance, I don't know how to call it, they're still there. So the upper body force and stuff like this, they are still there. So that's it. That's an advantage for you in a sports, let's say. Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like about transgender stuff. Other stuff, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Pump hormones in yourself, I don't care.
Should
Maji.
trans women be included in feminist conversations? How about in women's spaces?
No.
Yes, they're women.
Man, shut your ass.
What's the question?
I
Trans
see
women
your
are women.
I want to come at this from the position of an athlete.
Oh, Jesus.
I play semi-pro basketball, semi-pro volleyball. So when it comes to athletic spaces, I don't think that trans women should be allowed into athletic spaces. As female athletes, we work so incredibly hard for the little opportunity there is in women's sports.
Would this be a barrier for you?
There's no barrier. There's less opportunity in some industries.
That's what
one
a
of them.
barrier is.
There's less, and so it's like you're going to take the little opportunity that we're given. And the problem is we can't compete We can't. Like, I'm 6 foot. If I go up against a 6 foot guy and I play basketball with him, he's gonna body me.
Have you tried confidence?
Eli, hold on, Minnie.
Sorry,
Eli.
confidence can't make me bench what a guy benches.
So weird.
I can't. That woman really said, did you try confidence? I don't know if you heard about this stuff, confidence, but it makes you like Superman, or at least Batman. I think this is the problem, because there's some people out there who believe everything, and they say, okay, if I'm confident about this statement, it can be wrong. I get a stupid statement and I'm confident about it. It cannot be wrong about this. Let's use confidence in actual real stuff, not in delusion and stuff. Give out this example so I can make you understand why this is just stupid and just delusional. You're a woman.
Man, chill.
Who is competing in a basketball game, and you're against a biologically woman. So you have to train 10 times more to beat that biologically woman, you as a biologically woman, okay? There is a lot of biologically words in here. Okay, so 10 times. Now, imagine the same scenario, you are still a woman, a biologically woman, you are still in basketball, but you need to compete against...
The f*** are you talking about?
A trans woman, so a biologically man. You will need to train 100 times more to actually not just beat that trans woman, to have a chance against that trans woman.
Sensational.
So just a chance, because if we are talking about stamina and brute force, that transgender woman who is biologically a man will have more by nature, will have more stamina, more strength. Of course there is a barrier there, because it's a biologically nature barrier between genders. Of course, it's a disadvantage for biologically women in sports against trans women, because they need to train 100 times more to actually just have a chance, brother. Not just beat them, okay? Because you can say, yeah, putting up the work. No, to just have a chance. And for women's spaces, I think we should not include trans people in men or women's spaces. Let's say bedrooms. I think we should have something like this: male spaces, female spaces, transgender spaces, and that's it.
This mother don't miss.
Now think about this. Okay, we will train 100 times more than that trans woman. But what if that trans woman trains the same amount of times that you train as a biologically woman? They will still have an advantage, a bigger advantage, let's say. This is just facts, man. Because go ask any athlete, any person that compete in sports, and they will tell you the exactly same thing. That's basically cheating. That's basically having cards in real life. That's basically having cheats in real life, brothers.
Hey, sir, I want some more.